Hello, my beautiful 10th graders, and welcome to your summary under 10 minutes session with me. I know it's summary under 10 minutes, but we usually end our summary a lot sooner than that. Let's see how long it takes today. So today we will be covering first from your textbook First Flight, chapter 3, two stories about flying. Okay, so let's get started with the first story about flying, which is his first flight. So, the story His First Flight is written by Liam O'Flaherty and is based on a young seagull who was afraid to make his first flight because he feared that his wings wouldn't, support him while flying. All of his siblings took the plunge to fly fearlessly in the open air despite having shorter wings than him. On the contrary, the young bird could not muster up the courage to take the plunge due to distrust in his wings. Whenever he tried to come forward towards the brink of the ledge while attempting to fly, he became afraid and then he went back. His parents constantly threatened him that unless he flew away, he would have to starve alone on the ledge. But all their efforts went in vain. He would just watch his parents teaching his siblings how to skim the waves and dive for fish. So, one fine day, the whole family walked around the big plateau and taunted the young seagull for his cowardice. As the sun rays blazed on his ledge, he could feel the heat and was starving since the previous nightfall. The young bird begged his mother to bring him some food. He uttered a joyful scream when his mother quickly picked up a piece of fish and then flew across to him. He leaned out eagerly and jumped at the fish because he was exasperated by hunger. Suddenly, he fell outward in the open space and a monstrous terror seized him as he could feel that he was falling downward. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outwards and he was able to fly fearlessly. Finally, the young seagull took his first flight and soared higher and skimmed through the waves and dived along with his siblings. So essentially, he got over his fear thanks to his family and took his first flight. All right, now it's time for part 2, which is the second story about flying, which is the black aeroplane. So, Black Aeroplane is a mysterious story written by Frederick Fawcett that revolves around a pilot. The story's narrator is a pilot who wanted to be with his family and enjoy a wholesome breakfast with them in England. He had to fly all the way from France to England for this. Once he crossed Paris, he came across storm clouds that, looked like black mountains. However, he flew through the clouds and soon he realized that everything around him had turned entirely black. Nothing was visible to him outside the airplane as he lost control of it. Suddenly, he noticed that there was another airplane with no lights on its wings. The pilot of that airplane waved his hand and signaled him to follow. He blindly followed the other pilot since the radio signals of his plane were not reachable and even the fuel tank was low. So he had no other choice but to trust the other pilot. Soon he passed through the dark clouds and landed safely on the runway with the help of the other pilot. Upon landing, he inquired at the station who the other pilot was who helped him in such a critical situation, as he wanted to thank him for saving his life. But the woman in the control center told him that there was no other airplane in the night sky other than his own airplane. So now it's up to you to decide who that other pilot was. That brings us to the end of our summary. Now, that went by quickly. Tell me how many minutes that was in the comments. But before I say goodbye, here are a few reminders for you. Do remember to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon if you enjoy these sessions. You have to register for Parent Club right away because we have limited seats and they're filling up quickly. In this Parent Club, you are going to learn about goal setting. So register now. You need to enroll for the Byju's spoken English classes if you wish to become a confident English speaker. You have a host of benefits, including Cambridge certified teachers, a really well structured curriculum, and full access to the Byju's English app to set your foundation right. So you have a discount going on, make use of it. It's a limited time offer, and go enroll right away. Check out all the important playlists there for you on the channel, and remember to subscribe. I will see you next time. Till then, take care.